Ooh boy, I remember doing this for Cold War, and I was so optimistic about that game after the beta. Yowza, man, well, Vanguard's ending, and all I can say is, thank God. Yeah, it's just been constant sweat fest. Like I swear, like every single match I'm in feels like I'm playing like what's it called? Clan Wars or whatever back in the day. Like Jesus Christ, like is everyone trying to make Call of Duty like their life, like their what's it called, like their main source of income, like they want to go on Twitch or they want to get some kind of sponsorship or whatever. Like it sort of feels like it, like everyone thinks that's doable, and so they're just trying their asses off to somehow get clips for, I don't know, maybe try to get onto a team or something like that. But my God, yikes. Well, it's over. It's done. I got about as much as I can stomach of that game. I have so many opinions, but I don't want to make this a long video. Kind of want to make it short. But I'm going to start off with probably an unpopular opinion. Nerf the snipers. I swear, like I got no scoped and quick scoped, like in close range where I had my Thompson or had an MP40. I should have won, but they just get a lucky shot off me like more times than I care to admit, like on Eagle's Nest of all places. Like it almost always happens on Eagle Nest where I should have the advantage in every scenario. I always lose. And in what scenario should someone like me, I don't snipe, I don't like sniping, I don't think I've sniped since Modern Warfare 3, like when I went back the first time, I think that was 2015. I haven't sniped since, so I just walk up and pick up a Car 98K and somehow I can snipe. Like that shouldn't be a thing. Like I shouldn't be able to do it. They should make it like BO3 where I think they had no aim assist on most of the sniper rifles or very little on some of them. So it was all skill, and you know, while you're at it, make the hipfire box astronomically huge just to make it even more difficult, so that way when someone snipes me, it's like, all right, you deserve that one. I didn't get bullshitted out of my kill streak or whatever. But anyways, yikes, what do I nail it down to like the top three? Well, I want to start off with the maps. I fucking hate the maps in this game. Like, I swear, like, these people just looked at, like, a blank slate and said, how could I possibly make this as complicated as fucking possible? And that's exactly what happened. Like, multiple levels. It's like they got the assets folder and just piled it and threw it all over the map and said, wherever it lands, that's where it goes. And it's just, there's so much crap everywhere. And the multi-story just makes it, God, like, Guvatu is probably my least favorite. There's so many camping spots. There's so many like little corners and little places where people can just camp and post up. And the top of the boat is like campers central. Someone just stands up there and gets a clear view of the entire map. Can just kneel down when someone shoots at them and like slightly move position or whatever. It's just so many head glitching spots. That was my huge issue with Modern Warfare 2019 was all the camping spots, and now it's fucking back again. And then there's Red Star, which is huge. It's just huge. There, you know, that's my real issue with it. It's just massive. And so, you know, everyone goes to the third story and snipes or camps with like a bar or an LMG. It's like, well, I want to go, but I have to spend about 45 seconds going through all these buildings to get to that objective, as opposed to, you know, saving about half that time if I just, you know, somehow manage to go through. You know, I can dodge and weave, you know, go by the fountain or go by the cars, but nope, there's always an eye on you and you always die. So it's like, I guess I'm forced to slow down the pace of my game and go all the way around. So it's just, yikes, the camping. It's like, God, I hate it so much. And then Hotel Royale is just a whole clusterfuck where, like, you know, you can jump down the top, what's it called, window pane or whatever, and just like everyone's just jumping down all the time. So, you know, there's no like calmness at all. And it's also, I think, 3 stories. Like, there's like a little spot in the center, like you can get onto the roof, the very top roof. So funny enough, it's also 3 stories, you know, despite not being nearly as big. But it's just like so many like ways around, and you know, there's even ramparts on the side. So it's like there's just so many. There's no clear avenue for combat. It's just all muddled, and you know, this giant clusterfuck, and everyone hides in the elevator shaft for whatever reason, just camps there, or hides like in the. I've been killed by someone who was hiding in the bathroom stall like 3 times in one game. It's the same fucking dude. God, I wish I had that game saved. It was so stupid. It's like even like other players are afraid to walk out because they don't know what the hell's gonna happen. It's just, God, it makes no sense. And Eagle's Nest, it's actually the most simple of all the maps. Like, there are always, like, there are a lot, like, ledges you can go around, like, the outskirts of the map. You know, there are multi-stories or windows you can jump out of, but it's actually the most simple. But what fucks it over is that, you know, if you play anything, like, more than 6v6, like, the spawns just go to hell, and that's my second point. I fucking hate the spawns. Like, the spawns are terrible. Like, I know it's the beta. I know, like, they should be able to fix it, but Like, this is like, if you're it's gonna be this bad, why even offer like 12v12 or like 10v10, or what was it, 16v16 on Red Star? And Red Star has its like own spawn traps, and so does, like, Hotel Royale has that awful spawn trap from, like, we saw in week 1, and Red Star also has a terrible spawn trap. It sucks being on the receiving end. But like Eagle's Nest and Eagle's Nest and Guvatu, like, you'll just spawn where enemies are. Like, you'll just show up right there. Like, it's mostly just been me by myself in most cases. Like, or it'll be like one or two, me with someone else. Like, we'll just pop up like right next to the enemies. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Or they'll spawn behind me and they'll kill me. It's like, what the hell is going on? Like, like, this makes Nuketown 12v12 look like, makes it look like, what's it called, like a walk through the garden, or like a peaceful Zen garden atmosphere. Like, it's like, it makes that look simple and like easy to follow. But like, this is just chaotic and chaos, and it's terrible. Like, I slapped my forehead so many times. Like, why did you spawn? Why are you in front of me? Wait, why am I next to you now? Why am I still in the same spot? Why are you still here? It's like, it's terrible. Oh man. And third, I guess, is just like the variety of guns. Like, I try to use other guns. Like, I do. Like, I tried to, go pistols only, like, just to like enjoy the gun, try to max out the what's the full auto pistol? It's not the Luger. What is it called? I don't know what it's even called anymore. I'm so sick of this game. But like, I just wanted to level up the pistol, go pistols only, and then all everywhere is just STGs, and then Thompson and MP40s. On what's it called? Guvatu, it's usually the STG. You might see a bar here or there, and then it's mostly just MP40s. And then Hotel Royale, it's all three of them. The STG, the MP40, the Thompson. Eagle's Nest, it's always MP40, Thompson. And then on Red Star, it's mostly STGs and MP40s. Mostly STGs, because, of course, the longer range. But it's like, where is the variety? Like, I saw an MG42 and, the DP27. I saw some LMGs, like, in week 1. But now it's like everyone wants to be a pro, and so they're only using meta weapons. And, no one wants to branch out. And here's me, like, trying to use a bar sometimes. I'm just getting outgunned because it shoots at 400 RPM and it's a 3-shot kill, but with everyone dodging and weaving all over the place, I'm not going to line up that third shot anyhow. So it's just, my god, like, is this what COD's been reduced to? Like, everyone is just trying really hard, forgetting it's a video game, and just, don't want to lay back and try something else, just have a little fun. But Jesus, man, that's I'm not going to get into anything else. I mean, I could get into like how everything is like, it almost looks like a copy paste of Modern Warfare 2019. Like, I did from like the get-go, I said, this engine is amazing. Like, oh my god, if Activision does not share this modded engine with all the developers, like, get Infinity Ward to share it with Treyarch and Sledgehammer / Raven, like, it would be a huge mistake, because we don't like going backwards. We only like going forwards as consumers. We want to get a better product, not a worse one. So, like, visually speaking, aesthetically, like, pleasing-wise, like, it was an amazing engine and it looked fantastic. So, we clearly all saw in Cold War how much of a downgrade it was. So it's like, all right, Activision, get your act together. And so I was happy at first to see, like, hey, they gave the engine to Sledgehammer, but then they copied and pasted like the animations, they copied the UI, they copied like the menus, they copied like the little zoom in thing you get when you go over like the kill streaks or whatever. Like, so much is like copied and pasted. The gunsmith, Cold War, like, I want them to do this. Like, I want them to add like that I guess it's like an actual stat sheet, even though I'm thinking Cold War, it's not exactly accurate, like, when it comes to, I think, gun raise time. I think it was some Redditors, and I think also Exclusive Ace also found that the raise times for all the weapons don't exactly match up with what they say. But for the most part, like, damage, RPM, like, what's it called, ADS speed, reload speed, like, it's good. Like, we want that. We want to see, like, what we don't want, like, this arbitrary, like, random mistake of a bar we've had since like COD 4, where like it just gets this bar like, oh, it's got a 7 out of 10. Like, well, what the fuck does that mean? So it's like, I like that they brought this one back, but literally everything else is just a copy and paste of Modern Warfare 2019. Like, the Cold War one is the only one I was happy about. Like, I like seeing that screen. I like to know what my attachments are doing, like how it's affecting my damage, like how it's affecting my range, even though I don't know what that numerical value is for that range thing, because it's sometimes like 2,500. Like, well, what the hell is that value? I don't have like a conversion what's it called, conversion chart for that. I don't know what that is. So, I mean, for the most part, I'm just a little disappointed, and I mean, I don't know. It's just I wanted them. Part of it, like, I'm happy they brought over that stat chart from Cold War, but I'm also extremely unhappy that it just feels like I bought a really, really good mod off Steam in a World War II skin. Like someone wanted to remake World at War, but with, the Modern Warfare, like Infinity Ward's modded engine. And here you go. It just feels like I got something off Steam. Like I'm not paying for a AAA game just to, have it. Like I don't want to pay for an experience I already got 2 years ago, So it's like, I don't know. It is what it is. I already paid $60 for it. I'm no longer paying extra money like to get, a better version I'm going to forget about in 2 years, or it's not going to matter in 2 years or more. So, it is what it is. I already paid for it. For those of you that didn't pay for it, I would highly recommend waiting for Halo Infinite and probably Battlefield. I'll probably be doing those games instead just because, like, I don't know, I'm kind of tired of Activision shit and whatnot. I've been a loyal customer for so long. I've spent hundreds of dollars. I've even bought, like, several copies of a game to make sure I could play with friends or, play on LAN. I even bought multiple copies of some of the games. So, I've been a pretty good customer, I like to think. I bought the premium versions, many years in a row. But, it's, if they have to, why don't they just push it off for an extra year? Like, why do it have to be like every single year you gotta force your developers to just, crunch time. Like, that's not fair to them, and it makes you look bad. It looks good for your shareholders, I guess, but after the whole Blizzard Activision, they're part of you now. You can't step away from that toxic workplace culture. So it's, let's see how that worked out for you. I guess the shareholders were so happy when that news broke. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry I talked too long. I wanted to keep this short, but my God, I got ranty. Sorry, but I mean, I guess just moving forward, like, I might just not barely play this game. I might play it for a little bit in the beginning, kind of like Modern Warfare 2019. Like, I love the aesthetics, I love the sounds, I love the music, but God, the way people play and the way the maps are laid out, awful, and it really turned me off from the game. So I might end up like that. But I do kind of want to play like Halo Infinite. Like, I'm not the hugest Halo fan. I do love the lore, but like mechanics wise and like how to play the game, I'm not really good. I guess I haven't played since Halo 4. But that and Battlefield, like Battlefield's fun. I do like that. So I'll probably play Battlefield if it's like Battlefield 5 and you can call in like, a callable nuke, quote unquote, like if you get enough, I think battle points or whatever, if you're like the team leader. So I do hope they do include that, because that'll give me an incentive to kind of play that too. But I might just go back and I guess play the older Call of Duties, because every year they're getting less and less player base, and I had a really fun time like going back and playing the older ones, just kind of enjoying like the nostalgia. It was a nostalgia trip for me, as well as some of you guys who watched it. So it was good, and I kind of like that. It reminds me of a day back when, Jesus Christ, like back when things were simple. Everyone was a little more decent, and I don't know, where did it go, man? Where'd it go? But anyways, guys, so aside from that, I'll probably just focus on boosting my income. I live, by myself now. I've moved out of my house. I'm trying to just ease my way into, being able to pay for myself when it comes to insurance, my own, of course, my own food and whatnot, my rent, everything else, just kind of, find my way out there. So I might just spend more time doing that. And also earning gift cards like back in the day. Like, I want to do another giveaway, but yeah, I got my hands tied with boosting my income. But once, the higher my income, the more time I have to earn gift cards. So I might just, why waste my time, spending 3 hours, of my day when I could be earning, money or earning gift cards. And I get, just have this awful 3-hour experience of just playing in a CWL or whatever it is, a Call of Duty League, match or whatever, for every single game constantly. So why would I do that when I could just be a little more productive? But we'll see. Maybe Sledgehammer will prove me wrong. I really fucking hope so. I really hope there's a casual playlist, and then one that has skill-based matchmaking, that actually says like you're playing in a casual playlist. Maybe like where the beta gameplay label is. Usually, like when you're recording gameplay, there's usually like this is a beta, or like it says beta gameplay. Maybe it'll say like this is a casual lobby, or say like casual playlist, as opposed to like ranked or whatever. Maybe they'll do that, and I'll be happy. It's like, finally I can like just play for fun all the time. I don't have to worry about like skill-based matchmaking, fucking me over or fucking someone else over when I decide to troll and like, okay, I actually want to play a little bit, I want to play for real now. And then it's people significantly worse than me because I was trolling because I wanted to have fun, because I can't have fun constantly sweating every single game. So, oh man, I'm sorry, I'm getting ranty again. So anyways, yeah, guys, I guess future-wise, like I'm not really about Vanguard. I do like older Call of Duties. I'll probably go back to play BO3, BO4, Maybe a little advanced warfare with this back when it introduced strong skill-based matchmaking. Oh, good memories in the supply drops. Oh man, probably AW maybe a little bit, and then Ghosts if I can find the few hundred people that still play it on like PS4, and then the older like Modern Warfare 3, BO2, BO1. Those are unfortunately lost causes because of the hackers. So that's what I'm saying, everyone. Like, enjoy, if you really like Modern Warfare 2019 or like BO4, like enjoy them now before all the aimbotting, and all the hacks really infest it, because they no longer get support because Activision wants to make as much money as possible with yearly releases and whatnot, and they don't like to really make sure we as consumers get our money's worth. But it is what it is. Fucking hell. But anyways, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Sorry for. Thank you for listening to my rant. Also, sorry for the rant. Anyways, yeah, guys. Just hopefully you enjoyed the beta. I'm just. I'm so out of it fucking right now. Like, I'm so just, God, what an awful experience that whole thing was. But yeah, so just hopefully you guys enjoyed the beta. You had a better experience than I did if you played it. And if you moved on from Call of Duty, good for you. I still have a little bit of hope. Every single year I still have a little bit of hope. I'm a fool for having hope, fool's hope. But, I'm a loyal Call of Duty fan, I guess. I'm just through and through all the bullshit and all the anti-consumer behavior. I'll stick around, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching the video, and like always, have an awesome day. I'll see you guys in the next one.